Captain Jack Sparrow, the legendary pirate who somehow survives every impossible situation through luck and charm. I watched you escape that British prison ship while chained to a cannon. Remarkable improvisation. You fight with a sword that seems more decorative than deadly, yet you've crossed blades with some truly fearsome opponents.
Gotham, they call you. Big fellow with a breathing apparatus and a flair for dramatic speeches. Broke Batman's back, which is rather impressive considering he's the sort who plans for everything. Takes real conviction to shatter someone's spine in front of their own city. Though I have to say, mate, that mask makes you sound like you're gargling seawater.
This mask keeps me alive while I tear down corrupt systems. Pain forged me into the weapon Gotham needed. You use pain as an excuse to run from responsibility. Your entire career is built on avoiding serious conflict through misdirection and comedy. Dancing around problems instead of confronting them. Cowardice disguised as cleverness.
Someone who ended up in a hole for most of his adult life. 8 years underground while the world moved on without you. I prefer staying mobile, keeping my options open. Your revolution collapsed the moment you disappeared. My reputation only grows with each narrow escape from death itself.
Reputation built on running away from everything meaningful. You've never stood for anything worth sacrificing comfort or safety. I spent those years preparing to liberate an entire city, strengthening my will, perfecting justice. Your years have been wasted collecting trinkets and dodging consequences. A lifetime of selfishness.
Freedom's not a disguise when it's genuine, mate. Take orders from spoiled socialites with daddy issues while delivering grand speeches about liberation. I'm captain of my own ship, master of my own fate. Your revolution serves someone else's vendetta, dressed up as justice. My adventures serve my own curiosity about what lies beyond the horizon.
Horizons that lead nowhere. You drift from port to port, crisis to crisis, building nothing of value or permanence. I reshaped an entire city's destiny, broke their illusions about heroism and justice. Your legacy consists of tavern stories and unpaid debts. One path creates history. The other creates bar tales for drunken sailors.
Tales outlast manifestos, mate. Grand Revolution ended with you, bleeding out while Gotham forgot your name within a year. History's written by survivors, not martyrs. My stories improve with each telling, become legend. Legends breathe and grow. Martyrdom just means you're permanently dead.
I am inevitable. My methods will be used by others who understand that corrupt systems require complete destruction. You represent the decay I fight against. Selfishness, moral flexibility, refusal to commit to anything beyond immediate pleasure. Every choice you make weakens the foundations that hold civilization together.
Civilization's overrated when it comes with chains, mate. Idea of strength looks suspiciously like everyone marching in the same direction, while you shout orders through a metal mask. I prefer variety in my daily routine. Keeps the mind sharp and the reflexes sharper.
Sharp reflexes mean nothing when applied to meaningless pursuits. Elizabeth Swann nearly died because of your selfishness with cursed objects. Will Turner spent years paying for your treasure hunts. You leave destruction in every port while claiming to represent freedom. How is that different from the corruption I eliminate?
Everyone makes their own choices, love. Elizabeth chose adventure over a boring life in a corset. Will chose to follow his heart instead of his head. Captain Jack Sparrow, I simply provided opportunities for them to discover who they really were underneath all those proper manners. Sometimes people need chaos to find their authentic selves.
Authentic selves are revealed through struggle, not indulgence. Your chaos serves no purpose beyond entertainment. I forge people in the fires of necessary hardship, teach them strength through adversity. You encourage weakness through escapism.
Humanity doesn't need improving. It needs room to breathe. Improvement program involved public executions and show trials. Rather dramatic for someone preaching about strength through adversity. My chaos at least comes with rum and decent company.
Decent company that abandons you the moment real commitment becomes necessary. You fear genuine connection because it requires sacrifice of your precious independence. I commanded absolute loyalty because I offered absolute purpose. Your followers scatter like leaves when storms arrive.
Absolute loyalty from people who had no choice isn't loyalty. It's terror wearing fancy clothes. Sparrow. My friends choose to help me because they want to, not because they're afraid of what happens if they refuse. Freedom means having the option to walk away when things get unpleasant.
Freedom to abandon responsibility is not freedom. It is cowardice institutionalized. You represent everything weak about modern existence. The refusal to commit, the fear of permanent consequences, the belief that personal comfort matters more than collective progress. I am what humanity becomes when it rejects such weakness.
Humanity becomes rather grim when it starts taking itself too seriously. Collective progress ended in a pile of rubble and corpses. My personal comfort has lasted decades, longer than your grand vision.
My vision lives on in every person who refuses to accept corruption as inevitable. Your approach teaches people that running away is acceptable, that commitment is optional, that personal pleasure trumps social responsibility. You poison society with the lie that consequences can be avoided indefinitely.
Consequences catch up to everyone eventually. Mate, Sparrow. The trick is enjoying yourself while you can still choose how to meet them. Consequences involve dying for someone else's family drama. Mine involves sailing toward whatever adventure comes next. Which ending I prefer, savvy?